Now, how the heck do you build muscle on keto? Right? Because you guys are so worried about being catabolic. Now, the light sucks today, so bear with me if you guys can. So, this is me at almost the 9-year mark. Lighting's kind of crappy, but you know, it is what it is. So, what is the deal with building muscle? A lot of you guys go out there and you're like, okay, do I put load? Do I train to hypertrophy? Do I train to failure? Not so quickly, or not so quick, not so fast. What you actually want to do is ramp down your workout before you ramp it up. I really should be doing this in the gym, so I think I will later. It's just a really impromptu video. You have to consider not just the sliding filament theory that Parnell and I were talking about. That's one aspect, right? With the actin and myosin grinding against each other to create blisters, to create muscles. Not just stuff like that, right? But actually, how to get your metabolism in balance so you can build muscle. So there's things you guys need to consider. And I think I need to do a separate video about this, about gut health, because it is everything to building muscle. 9 times out of 10, the consultations that I do with people, they're having some kind of dysbiosis of the gut. Well, how do you know? Because they might have food sensitivities. They might react to eggs or fish or avocados. Now, these are people with obvious food sensitivities. They might have thyroid issues. A lot of people don't even know they have thyroid issues. They might have iron deficiency. So you're either shedding hair because of your thyroid or because of an iron deficiency, or a cocktail between the two, which most likely, most likely is stemming from your gut. A lot of you guys have gut bacteria, gut creatures, yes, parasites, giardia, like all these weird things that literally do damage to your cells, and they drill holes through the mucus lining. So now especially in the gut, you have gap junctions that open up, and big particles of food can now enter the bloodstream. The body doesn't understand what's going on, and your body starts to attack itself, and it might manifest in arthritis, it might manifest in poor sleep, it might manifest in the thyroid issues that I see with people, the inability to absorb their nutrients, and then that's going to affect your ability to gain muscle, right? You have to consider those types of, nobody thinks about the gut. They're like, when's the last time you had wheat? Well, I quit a long time ago. Well, how long ago was that? Oh, 3 weeks ago. Well, that's not a long time ago. Or the fact that you guys need to sleep at night. So really the gains happen at night when you sleep between 10 and 12 a.m. when it comes to growth hormone release. But you guys still don't consider that. You keep telling yourselves that you are night owls, but you're not. You're not a night owl. You're an early bird. And you're actually designed to go into different 90-minute REM state cycles throughout the night. So deep REM state sleep, repair, wake up so predator doesn't kill you. Not wake up, but get to the level 1 or level 2 where you're semi-conscious, and you go back down and back up and back down so you do not become eaten by a lion. I got some energy. As you guys know, I've been doing videos every day talking about doing keto, strict keto. I think that's going to be a separate video, but I just want to talk about the gains in the gym must be considered when you sleep at night. You have to visualize going to bed hours before you do so you can start to bring down that cortisol. That's also how you heal the gut lining, because people are like, if I'm not getting my gains because I'm malabsorptive and I can't absorb vitamin D, how do I seal the gut lining? I'm like, well, glutamine. Well, sometimes you guys are doing beef bones, which can create a histamine response in a small percentage of you, which then inflames the inflammation, right? The histamine response, which then is not going to seal the gut lining. So sometimes you can't win for losing. So then chicken bones might play a role. Well, people say, what about fish bones? Well, if you have histamine intolerance, you can't do the fish bones. But you could do the chicken bones and the lamb bones. Or you could take glutamine. But if you take glutamine, you have to eat it with fat and with protein, because you need to slow down digestion and fiber. So with a meal, so you slow down digestion so the protein doesn't hit the blood too quickly, so the glucose doesn't spike, blocking your keto adaptation. And if your keto is being blocked while you're trying to keto adapt, then you're still a carb burner at the gym, you're tired, your glucose and glycogen's depleted, and you don't adapt, and then you start to burn through your amino acids through gluconeogenesis, and then you don't get the gains, and then you actually gain fat because your glucose spikes and then your insulin spikes and you're storing more fat trying to do keto. I know! That's why this stuff, you've got to learn it all. Now there's the problem of not sleeping. Clearly that's where you get the gains and make the ketones and drop the body fat and all this lovely repair to cells. And regulate your pancreatic system and your insulin release and have the hypothalamus pituitary axis balance itself in a parasympathetic state. But you also wake up, yes, with your cortisol melatonin rhythm in the right order. So now your cortisol's high in the morning, which it should be, and now you've got the energy to get you through your day. These are things that we need to consider when working out. If you work out fasted, should you? Not really. It's better if you have breakfast and then completely digest and then fast, but some people do not have the ability with their schedule to do that. So then you would get up early, semi-break the fast with the fat, a couple tablespoons or 30, 45 milliliters, and then go to the gym and then have a proper breakfast right after post-workout. And I say don't work out at night because that's going to spike your cortisol. Cortisol is going to make it difficult for you to go to sleep, and then you can't repair, and then you can't make the ketones, you don't have the growth hormone. It's a symphony, you guys. It's a perfect balance. And without the really trying to eat the right foods and clear the gut and the liver and kidney function properly, right? And pull estrogen out of the liver and using cruciferous vegetables, but then you have a thyroid, you have to cook your cruciferous for not having the oxalate, salicylate, or goitrogen reaction within the body. You got to learn it all because you won't get the gains. I can talk about the plumb line, I can talk about the sliding filament theory, or I can talk about fixing the darn gut and getting some sleep. Right, guys, if you want to learn more how to get into ketosis and how to get the gains, build muscle, it's not just training to hypertrophy. It's about getting nice, deep muscle contractions with training on doing negative training. But those are more videos to come. Go to stephanieperson.com. As you guys know, I'm going to Australia! Yeah! So excited about that. It's all being worked on right now. What cities? For sure Sydney, Melbourne, maybe Brisbane, maybe Perth. Not sure. You can go to my website. You can go to my Facebook. You'll see updates on me putting it together at Stephanie the Business Person, or my Facebook fan page, which is Stephanie Ketogenic. Or, no, that's my Instagram, I think. I don't know. I'm getting them all confused. Too much social media. And with my 49-year-old ass, I'm still not used to dealing with social media.